it and go. Kick it and go. With a stiff arm, spin move, in zone, scope. For sideline, a touchdown, I put on a show. Kick it and go. I had to kick off and go. Kick it and go. I had to kick off and go. With a stiff arm, spin move, in zone, scope.
What's up, Eagles Nation? Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time, I'm Pablo Gary. I am your #1 Eagles fan from Maryland, and I'm really excited for the Eagles season. I'm excited about this year. Yeah, man, I'm ready to get it going. You know, with dropping content. Man, I've been gone for a while due to some health things, but I think we left with 400 plus, came back to 400 plus. So thank you guys for not unsubscribing. I really appreciate it. I wasn't neglecting the channel, man. I just had some real life things going on, and now we're back, man. So let's talk ball. In today's video, we're talking about, is Nick Sirianni on the hot seat? That's a question that I've really been thinking about this entire offseason. Like Howie Roseman, Jeff Lurie, they've been killing it this offseason in free agency and the draft. As the Eagles are heading into OTAs, they have done their job. But the question begs, is Nick Sirianni really the right guy? And honestly, this whole offseason, I've just been a little unsettled on that. Like even when the Eagles officially announced that they were bringing Nick back, I kind of felt like, honestly, in my heart, like that it wasn't really the best thing. But it's like, okay, when you got veteran guys like Fletcher Cox and Jason Kelce coming out, sort of like sticking up for him, you kind of sort of buy yourself a little bit more time. You know, I guess you got to give him credit for what he did, you know, as far as helping the Eagles get to the Super Bowl. Here's my thing with Nick Sirianni. Well, most of us can agree that a lot of Eagles fans have put Nick Sirianni in this motivational head coach space, and that's it. He's not a defensive-minded guy. He's clearly not an offensive-minded guy. He had a lot of opportunity to snatch the playbook away from Brian Johnson last year, and he never stepped up. He never answered the call. He had all the opportunity in the world to do that, yet he focused more on the defense and trying to get the right defensive guy in the building, or the play caller, I should say, in the building, when he's like, the opportunity was sitting right there. So to me, it's just, what value does Nick Sirianni bring? I think about when the Los Angeles Rams signed Sean McVay. He was this fiery offensive guru. He had everything. He wasn't really a defensive-minded coach, but he brought offense and he brought that motivational edginess to the team, and he took the Rams all the way to win a Super Bowl. Nick, maybe this is his year to prove that he can do it all, but how can he do it all if he has already come out and told the world that, hey, I am no longer focusing on offense. That's Kellen Moore's job. As a head coach, you need more. Is Nick Sirianni on the hot seat? That's the question that I have. Like, again, the Eagles have had an amazing offseason, but the #1 question I ask myself, can Nick Sirianni get it done? You got to really come with some motivational speeches week in and week out, you know. This may sound like I don't like Nick Sirianni. He's a great guy, you know, but, you know, who is he as a coach? And I think it could be fair on both sides to say he needs more time. You know, he took it to the Super Bowl. You know, let's see what he can do. And I think it's also fair to say, hey, man, you got AJ, you got Devontae, you got your coaches on both sides. You don't have to worry about anything. All you have to do is do what I don't. That's the thing. Like, head coaches, you know exactly what they're going to do. Honestly, that's just how I'm feeling, guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Is Nick Sirianni on the hot seat? Do you guys think he's on the hot seat? If not, how long do you give him, right? You say, okay, well, just give Nick a couple more years, 2-3 more years, see what he does. This is the last thing I'll say. Doug Peterson won. He won the Eagles their first ring and he got fired. He won it all. He did it. He didn't get there and lose by 3. He did it and got fired. So you get to come back in a motivational role and you didn't win? It's a lot to think about, guys. So on to the next video. We're going to talk about Howie Roseman and the job that he and his staff did this off season. I'm really excited about that video. Thank you guys so much for sticking with me to the very end of today's video. Really appreciate you guys, and as always, fly, Eagles, fly. Peace.